everyone, it's the Witchy Stitchers.
I'm Charlene.
And I'm Morgan.
We are coming to you on a gorgeous, semi-sunny day. It's a little bit overcast today.
There's some thunderclouds coming in.
Yeah, chance of rain this afternoon. Yay! It's about 54 degrees. Got the windows open, enjoying some fresh air. So we'll apologize before we even get started. Number one, it's going to be a long video. Number two, the dishwasher is running. It's almost finished up. Be patient with us. And number three, we have a gentleman here that is redoing our landing on our outside staircase because tomorrow we get a new refrigerator because that beast, which you can't see, died. So we have been living out of 2 coolers and ice packs because we have a big deep freeze downstairs. So we've been freezing, alternating back and forth until our new one comes in.
Hey, it's a good workout running up and down the staircase at least.
It started dying about 2 weeks ago. Well, we actually started having trouble with it about 2 months ago.
3 months ago.
Has it been 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Anyway, before all this stuff happened. And we were limping along and it would do really well and then it would start doing leaking water, blah, blah. Anyway, long story short. So the reason that I'm telling you that is because they have to fix the landing on the staircase that goes out the outside of the house because that door is the only door that this refrigerator will go through because it is a behemoth of a refrigerator. It is huge. And we're hoping, because it sounds like when they brought it in, they moved it in here before we rented this place 4.5 years ago. But we're hoping that, because they didn't take the handles off of the doors, that they can take the doors and the handles off of it and get it out, because we've got a sliding glass door right here and just go out the deck and around that way. But either way, that landing still needed to be fixed because they were not in too good a shape. And we don't ever use that door anyway. It's just for us, it's a fire escape. We always go down out the basement and out that way because we're always tracking in mud and junk and blah, blah, blah. So
anyway, in the wintertime we can't get to the door anyway.
No. So that's a life update. We get a new refrigerator. And then after that's all done, because our dishwasher, we've been having trouble with it since we moved in, and it was brand new too, he's getting us a new dishwasher. So I feel like I'm getting new appliances this spring.
Mm-hmm. Spring cleaning.
Right? So anyway, we hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you for coming back and letting us irritate you.
Guess I was went for a ride.
Don't make them seasick. We didn't tell them to bring Dramamine.
Future reference.
This was going to be a little bit of a longer video because we're going to talk about Maynia and we got lots of stuff to show you. So thank you for coming back and letting us irritate you. Somebody told me yesterday, day before, I don't know, whatever day it was, they all run together now. We hit 200 subscribers.
Did you get that out yet?
Did I do what?
Did you get out the drawing stuff?
No. God, do you think I'm efficient? We'll do that next video. This video is going to be long enough. They're going to be so bored when they're done. They're going to have spilled their popcorn, fallen asleep in the chair, hit snooze.
Maybe.
Anyway, so I will well, first of all, we want to talk about our stitch count. So as you guys know, I had made a goal for the year of 50,000, and I don't remember what day it was. It was my birthday.
Yeah, it was your birthday.
Yeah, so I probably told you guys in our last video. Anyway, or maybe it was that night after.
No,
because we did our video on the 12th. Anyway, so I had hit 50,000. And I was trying to decide if I was going to bump it up to 100,000 for the year. Still waiting to see how the year goes before I decide. But as of last night, because I haven't done any stitching yet today, as of last night, I am almost at 57,000. I'm at 56,9 something. So I will go over 57 today when I do my stitching this evening. Usually I stitch in the mornings, but Preston had to go into work a little bit earlier than normal. Normally he's been working from 3 to 11 because of the changes in their schedule for safety and whatnot. And this morning they're gradually going back to regular time. So today he went in quite a bit earlier. So I didn't have quite as much time this morning to do the routine that I've gotten myself into. which is fine. I'm looking forward to him being back to a regular schedule because I don't sleep when he's not home. I just don't. So, but anyway, and then for the month, I am almost to 98,000. I was at 9,767.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. So, where are you at?
So I'm almost to 23,000.
Hey,
I'm
Dee,
at
you want a second?
22,000 and change. Actually, 22,900 and something and whatever. And I've done 4,617 stitches for the month. I am going to take mine up to 50,000, but I am going to change it from August 1 to December because I don't know.
Dalton.
Our entire life is unsettled right now. And there's a fluff ball wanting attention. And so,
Oh, it is a friend.
I am going to take it up to 50,000.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, the dishwasher died. That's
Oh.
what it does. So he was
Grab
checking on it.
something. Oops. Oh well.
Do you need to go?
I will when you start showing your whips.
Oh, okay.
Because mine's a whip also.
Okay.
So, finishes?
Ooh, yeah, I suck. No.
Okay, I have 4 finishes. 2 of which are not. They're going to become a stitching thing, but anyway. So I dyed some
I was just sitting
fabric.
here watching.
This is pearl.
Oh, pearl, sorry.
So I
I
dyed.
thought you were going to show your finishes, not your fabric. Oh, okay.
So I dyed some fabric. These are finishes also. Pearl, stop eating my hedgehogs. Oh, this isn't coming up.
I'm going to drink my coffee.
Okay. This is for a Maynia. This is one of my Maynia projects. I can't show the project because it's just the pattern. I don't have the finished chart. So,
What if we held it back really, really far?
we could do that.
Okay, hand it here.
Well, it's in there. I'm going to show it in Armenia. I'll put it with it.
Oh my God.
Ignore her. And then I took, I don't remember what I was going to say with that. This is some Zweigart that we got from Walmart. It came, how big was it, 15 by 18?
Yes.
Not 15 by 18 anymore. I dyed it and then we washed it.
She used tan or brown?
Tan.
Tan.
Tan
It was
wrist
the
dye.
writ dye.
I'm going to iron it out. And this is going to be for the...
Love all this color.
Yeah. Actually, not all this got dye on it, and it turned out just like I wanted it.
Marble, so pretty.
It's perfect.
She was going for a parchment paper look.
That or like tea or
Yeah.
old
gorgeous.
music. When you guys see the pattern it goes with, you'll understand why I went for that. And then...
Now she's going to show her finishes.
Shut up. I finished drawings. Angie, start it. I dare you.
She did that in like 2 nights.
Yeah, I did.
She had so much fun with it.
And then... this little thing. Yeah, little my ass.
Size matters.
It's done! It is done! It's out of the box! Look at the little shuttle right there. You can't even see him.
There.
Kitty's
Kitties are talking.
This beast is out of my box for good.
So now we gotta
I'm so
find a frame
happy.
for it when everything opens back up.
Yeah.
She's been busy.
I finished that 2 days after his birthday. So his birthday was on the 14th, and I finished it the night of the 16th.
Yeah. You put a picture of that on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And Facebook.
that's right.
Alright, show your whips. I'm gonna go get my other whip I'm missing. I need to figure out how I'm gonna get out of here.
So
I'll go this way.
I scoot up.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way, guys.
She's gonna go that way. Okay. So as I told you guys in our last video, I am participating in the 100-day challenge. And you can choose anything to do for 100 days. It's whatever you want to do. There is a Instagram page. It's hashtag
100-day challenge.
100.
2020.
Is that what it is? 100-day
Let me
challenge
look.
2020. I think that's what it is. Anyway, and there's people that have been doing art.
I'm doing
that
bracelets.
She's doing bracelets.
I just finished my brother's. Dalton, come here.
They just whatever, and you work on it for 100 days. So I decided we need to see your wrist if we could.
So I finished his today. So these were my school colors, and now they are his. He is a cougar, and I'm now a jayhawk. So That's his, just blue, gold, blue and yellow. Blue, gold, and white.
And so my challenge to myself, besides doing 100 days of
Yeah,
stitching,
hashtag 100 day challenge 2020.
perfect, thank you.
It's not going to load. You can just see his hand.
So anyway, besides doing 100 days of, cross stitching every day, I do at least 100 stitches every day. Some projects get more, it just depends upon the time that I have. And so the last time I seen you guys was on the 12th, and of course we had already started that.
Fuzzy in my eyeball.
She has a fuzzy in her eyeball. Her eyeball is fuzzy. So in no particular order and in no particular count, I am keeping a journal of it though, just for my own record, but I didn't get that journal out. So anyway, the first one that I worked on, this is a Leslie Tier. It's called Ocean Beauty. And I
don't remember you working on him.
I did it yesterday morning. You were still in bed. Or no, Monday morning. I don't remember what day it was. Anyway, so I think I did 146 on this one. Actually, I can tell you exactly. Would you get out my journal in there? So I worked, some of this purple right here, and then this blue up in here,
The black
and then
one?
around here, no, that red one right there. So it doesn't take much to put in 100 stitches. So like this one was, it was yesterday morning. So this one was 146 stitches.
You must have done it while I was doing my schoolwork.
Oh, I bet so. I bet it was when you were doing your studies. So then the next one that was in there.
I hide out in my room on Sundays because I do video chats with my teachers, so I'm not always out here in the dining room.
So
I had to call the coffee.
this one, I'll have you show the picture. Oh, I got something in my nose.
You too?
So this is the Cancer Verse. It's from Stony Creek. And I worked on this one on the 12th, which was the day that we did our video. I think
you actually showed this, and then you said that you were going to continue working on it.
yeah, so I ended up doing 612 stitches on this
Let's
one.
get this out of the way.
And I bounced back and forth between this trellis and these up here. And then I think I did one
I think you did some words.
I can't remember for sure. And then I did quite a bit of beadwork. But
Excuse
anyway,
me.
so I finished with 619 is what I finished on this one. My goal for it is to get it done. My friend that I'm making it for her birthday is in early June. And I want to get it done for her.
You already showed the boys.
Let's see, this one, I finished up my stitching on this one since our last video because this was in for whip go and for a cross stitch. And so I ended up finishing with, I think it was 1260 or 1230 was the total that I had put in. So that's where I'm at now. So I got quite a bit done on it. I'm really happy with the way this one's coming together. The pattern is really hard to read.
She's having to
with all the
toggle
back
between
stitch.
two printed and then the original.
In the book, because I didn't have a chance to get it blown up. Let's
we like
see.
blowing stuff up.
We do. I'm going to have you mark those off as I go so I don't get myself confused. So the next one, and this one I had actually put into,
100 days. Did you talk about that yet?
that's what I'm working on, the 100 days and my whips.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So
sorry.
this one I put into the acrostic challenge for 480, and I also put this one into the well heck, where's it at? It's hiding. The chickens are hiding. They don't want to be eaten. I had also put this one into the acrostic for 480.
Yeah.
So I did, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to finish this page. This page is fairly small, and then this is obviously a lot longer. And I didn't get it finished, but I did make a dent. So I did some back stitch over here. I did some of the bead work. These were all supposed to be French knots. And then he's got black French knots over here. I decided I had some white and black beads, petite beads left over from a mill heel that I'd done several years ago. And so I ended up using them instead of French knots. And then, as you can see, hopefully there's not too much of a glare, and there is.
Further north.
So actually I'll have you hold that. Thank you. I worked on her, just basically like the back of her tail, you know, stands up. So worked up in there, a whole bunch of different blues. I think there's 5 blues in here that I worked on. And then I did some pink. So I finished off this little bit of pink right here on the side of his face, and then came over and worked on that same pink over in here. And you can see how that is there, and then up in there.
She still can't figure out how there's pink in a rooster.
Oh, he's got purple in him, and I can see why he's so judgy, is because he's just multicolored. He doesn't know what color he is. So many pieces to the puzzle. Anyway, I did 490 on him. And then also on top of this, so I've got the Mill Hill Monday that I do.
She's got one too many things going on
I've got all kinds of challenges that I'm doing. So this was the Mill Hill that I drew
that was
on Monday.
Was that on
So
Monday?
this one was on this past Monday. So there's the kitty.
I love this one.
And I tried to focus on stitching on this one, but I was able to do a little bit of beadwork. I didn't touch anything. That's not going to work. I didn't touch anything over here. I was going to come up and do some more on this side trellis, but I didn't get it done. So I did a whole bunch of the orange, finished bringing him along the sides here for the pumpkin. Finished the kitty as far as the black. I still have the $37.99 that I need to do, and then I was able to do some beadwork on him right in here. Let's see, I finished all of this bottom right here stitched in, so now when I pick it back up I can do the beads in there. Let's see what else. I was able to do these red beads right here, and then I was able to do all of these red beads in here. And so that one went with the 100-day challenge, and it also went with the acrostic, and I finished with 483 stitches on it on Monday. So there's that one. Let's see, what do I have left? Can you tell I've been busy?
She's been a lot more busy than I have.
This one I put into Jim's challenge too, into the acrostic, and of course into the 100-day challenge. I finished this one with 497 stitches, and I'm going to have to stop and think where I got on this one. So
you worked on here. I remember you worked on the heart down
I worked
here.
on some of the hearts, did a bunch of back stitch down here. I think I worked on her dress. I finished her hoop, worked on the sewing machine a little bit, did quite a bit in this basket. This is a basket of like needlework stuff. I did some brown.
Notions.
Some notions. I think I did the house right here.
I think so. I can't remember.
And then I did quite a bit of back stitch down here on the quilt. And maybe on her dress right here.
She did a lot of back stitch.
Yeah, I did quite a bit of back stitch. So anyway, that one was in on the challenge too. When and if she gets to start going back and volunteering at the aquarium. So
we'll talk about that in a second.
the aquarium is basically like 45 minutes away, and it's not worth it because she only does 4 hours. And it's not worth it to drop her off and then come back all the way home.
Because they'd literally be home for like an hour.
And it's not worth the wasting the gas. So we just sit there and wait for her. And so when she goes back to volunteering, this will turn back into my... Because it's really easy to do because it's all 11 count. Let's see, there was another day in there, and I did 497 stitches on that one. I'm trying to find...
We're missing 2.
Yep, I'm missing 2. So this one was the Monday after we saw you guys last. So this was the 13th. And
I'm
this
being
is
attacked by a fluff ball.
Boo House. And I ended up getting 490 stitches on this one. Again, acrostic, Mill Hill Monday, and the 100-day challenge. Can you tell I'm double dipping a lot? So I got a lot done on this one that needed done. I had got to a point where I needed to do beadwork, and so I had done the roof on the house. I cross-stitched the ghost. I did several of the seams, so this beadwork, the seams on the house. I think I filled in some of this.
Yeah, you worked on the swirly there on the side.
And I think
You did the
I might
moon
have did the
also.
moon. And then I did some of this green right here and stitched that. And then I think I finished, I think I did part of the cornstalk and some of this dead tree right here.
I think so too.
I think. So when I pick this back up again, I will actually be able to do some stitching because I brought my beadwork down. I don't like to jump on my count on these because inevitably I screw up. And
She
then
just
it
created new
sucks.
cuss words because of it.
Oh, it's just frustrating as all get out.
So I think Pearl, we watched Sarah Stitch and Mommy last night, and I think
Hi,
he saw
Sarah.
Cinnamon, and now he's trying to be the star of the show now.
There you go. So this one I still have more to do on it. I have put this one into, I think into Whipco and into acrostic.
Yes, across.
And so far I've only got 425 stitches done on it. So if you hold that one. Anyway, so I bounced
Sorry.
back and forth. I toggled between these two places here, working on the blacks and the dark blues. You can see that I got a bunch of this filled in here. Got just a little bit of confetti left to do. But I think when I pick this back up, I've got to have this done for acrostic. I mean, yeah, for both. I'm going to try and focus on a lot of black so I can make a dent on it. And then I think, oh, last one.
You didn't write those two down. Oh, it was in your moving forward.
So this one is also in, I think this is an acrostic that I'm doing this one. Again, it went into the 100-day challenge. So far, I put 250 into this one on the 19th for the 100-day challenge, and then yesterday I put, I want to say 498 into this one yesterday. So you can see that I did, so I worked some more on his tail, worked some more on his face. I am
That's
missing,
his neck, not his tail.
I mean his neck, sorry. I am missing 524. I've used, or no, 523.
Yes.
I've used all of it, and I cannot
I have
get it.
524, but not 523.
And so I've got to wait until I can get some more of that ordered. But it's fine because it's letting me work on all the other. Got a whole bunch more done on his wing.
She was judging that there's yellow in him.
It looks funny. Oh, my nose is driving me nuts.
Did the fluffy ball over here get to you?
And then you can see that I did some of the picos on the castle. I came down here and got quite a bit done on the rocks. And then this is the very edge of his tail as it comes up right here. So I'm actually enjoying working on this one. I know. And there's so much tweeting. Probably 2/3 of it is tweeting. So, but he's coming together really nicely. And of course he's Teresa Winsler's The Castle.
Veronica is working on
Yeah,
him.
Veronica's working on him, and Trisha Applegate
finished hers.
She finished hers, and hers turned out beautifully. She dyed her fabric, and it was gorgeous. So that is all my.
No, you're missing two.
Oh, I didn't do, okay, so one of these I did not do for the 100-day challenge. I'm glad you said that.
I
So
was waiting for it.
Preston's birthday is next week, the end of next week.
On Friday.
So I have decided that I'm going to make this one for him. I made this one already this year. Or, well,
Yeah, it's right
I
here.
finished it. I started it for Maynia last year. I finished it in January, I think. But anyway, I'm going to make him this one. And so I've been working on it at night. That's the one benefit of him working nights, is that he hasn't been home to see it. This is what I've got done on it so far. And this is that leftover fabric that I did
that other half.
the S fairy on. This is the other half of it. So this is what I have done on it so far. And I mean, it's going to be quick. I just, put a few hundred stitches into it, every night. I think last night I did 113, and then for the challenge that I did 168. So work on that one. Can you get through?
Yep.
And then last but not least is my whips. But I did not include her into the 100-day yet because I'm going to bring her back out and do her in July for June and July. But I participated in the Aries birthday sale, and I think I told you guys about that in our last video. And see, now the dishwasher's done. You don't have to listen to it anymore.
Girl, you're being so needy.
The medieval lady is what I decided to do for that sale. And I really messed up. I think I said this in the last video. I messed up and I didn't order all of my threads and my beads that I needed. So I made do with what I did order and what I did have. And this is where I finished at with her. And I finished at her with it was 3,000 and some stitches, 3,600 and something, or 3,700 and something. I can't remember for sure. But anyway, I worked on her neck and her hair, and so basically this is the top half. I didn't come down here because I didn't get them photocopied, and I want to, when I get ready to start on them, I want to get them blown up before I start on those. So I will pick her back up in July. I will still be doing the 100-day challenge then, so I can incorporate her into that, and then also into Joan. So that's my plan for that. So that is everything that I worked on since we saw you last. So now I'll shut up and let her talk.
Alright, so I'm actually going to pause this because we're about to time out on this.
Oh, okay.
And so the next one, I'll start talking.
Okay.
So. And what seemed like no time to you was actually quite a bit of time for us. So,
I had to get more coffee.
yeah.
Priorities.
So my first whip is this. So I pulled this out and I've been working on it.
Thanks, Dalton.
This is all I have left. So I'm really close to
So
working
you're a
on
little
it.
more than halfway?
I'm about not quite 2/3, I would say.
It's so pretty.
It's gorgeous. It's coming along really well. I work on this in the morning when Dad's on the computer here at the table. I have a board in my room that I will work on.
Look how gleamly it
It's
is.
so shiny.
It's so pretty.
So that's what I've been working on.
Obviously, she's going to finish Van Gogh before I do.
Which is not the plan. I haven't really been working on this, so when I finally got it out, it was really nice, because it's like, well, I have this thing currently blocking underneath my dresser so that my cats don't get underneath it.
I don't think they can fit in there now.
They can. Luna
Can they?
has been, I've caught Luna underneath there.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he is smaller than the Dobby, but I mean,
Our cats are nuts.
psychotic. So I'll put that back together later. We'll probably pause before we do our next half.
Well, let's
And
hope
then-
not, because then that'll mean that this video's over an hour.
It already is over an hour.
No, it's not. It's only 30 minutes.
Alright, and I worked on the hedgehogs. Yeah, not much difference. I'm almost done with the challenge. This is for Whip Go and for 24 hours.
So pretty.
So,
So our dogs don't like the guy working on the deck.
shocker.
And so every time he comes up here on the landing, they bark at him.
Alright,
Is that it?
are we going to show Maynia now?
Okay, so moving forward into all of this fiasco of our life, I plan on working on, I've got to finish up the castle and Starry Night and the 100 Days. The castle and Starry Night are for challenges. And then, since it's the last Monday of the month, obviously I know what I'm going to have next Monday. So the 27th, my last Whip-Go of the month will be Paisley Pumpkin. And this is where I got to on it. So I have, trying to see here, I've got a lot of stitching in here to get done before I can do any beadwork. And then some, let's see, right in here I think there's a little tiny bit. And then the rest of this, so this border out here, so you can see here, this is just regular cross stitch. So it should go fairly quickly. My goal, my hope, is to be able to get all of my, especially the pumpkin ones, done so I can make a display with all of my stuff for Halloween.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then I will continue doing the 100 Days challenge. And like I had explained, and for new people that don't know that, so what I had decided to do was every day pull out a different whip until I get to May. Yeah. So today I am going to work on, this is called Gossamer Threads, and I started this for a lady. She and I are no longer friends, so obviously I'm not going to be finishing it for her, but I like it. I think I might just finish it and either hang it up for us or maybe give it to Dalton because it is masculine. And he does like black and red.
What's wrong with you, dude?
And I am to this point on it right now.
Pearl's going berserk over here.
And I think I'll probably finish stitching in some of this to get to the 100. And then,
Stay off the table,
like I said, that will be part of the 100 days. That's today's stitching.
Apparently, he's being...
So that's where I'm at moving forward. Where are you at moving forward?
Moving forward, it's hedgehogs and dealing with the fluff ball.
The hedgehogs that you just showed?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have hedgehogs fairy... Blah, 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 blah. English. Alright. My phone just got ruined. I have hedgehogs and I have hedgehog fairies I need to work on also. So...
That's a new start.
Yeah, it was supposed to be started at the beginning of the year, but I never did it.
Oh, but it's a new start for before you go into Maynia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she and I are both going to do Maynia. I am going to do all 31 days, 31 deals, and again that will incorporate into the 100-day challenge. So I will put in 100 stitches into each one of them. I have quite a list. I know that a lot of people are going to go, oh no, you can't do that. Well, you know what, there's no rules in cross stitch. It's whatever you make it. But I have incorporated a few things that are part of a grouping, but they're going to get each a day. So, and these are in no particular order. It's going to be whatever I feel like grabbing. So I found this. Sorry about that, guys. I was going to have
cut somebody's head off.
Morgan dye me some fabric like that tan for this project, but I found this and it's just the right size. So it's basically an oatmeal. And I am going to use that for the Country Cottage and Needleworks. So this is going to be my first 12. So I have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, sorry for the glare, November, and December. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put them into frames. I don't know how I'm going to finish them yet. I think I want to frame these because these are a little bit, I don't want to say nicer than the hands-on design ones, but maybe a little bit fancier.
They're smaller too.
Not by much. A little bit, but not by much. So I haven't decided yet, but I think that this oatmeal will work really well for that. And then I found this Lizzie Kate, and there's 3 patterns in it. So there's the, oh, and it's not going to adjust. So there's a Giving Thanks, and then there's a Happy Haunting, and then there's like a 4 patch of Halloween things. So those will be 3. So that's 15. I think I'm going to do these on an oatmeal or something.
I might
a
dye
little
her
bit
some
fall.
fabric.
Yeah, I might have her dye me some. Haven't decided for sure on that one yet. Number 16 is Dog Lessons for People. And I think I have a big enough piece. I haven't measured it yet. I think it's what I bought it for, but I'm not positive.
Oh, I think you bought that for it.
I can't remember what I bought this for. And I can't remember what the color of it is, but it's so
It
pretty.
actually looks really similar to mine, just a little bit darker.
It does. It does.
That was
So,
not on purpose.
I think I'm going to use that on there so the whites will show up. And I'm hoping to use all of the, it's Weeks and Crescent colors.
You have all those, don't you?
I have most of them. If not, I will be ordering them on payday next week.
That one.
Yeah. I want to get this one done for Preston, so I'm going to start this one. I have both of them, but I'm going to start this one of these for Maynia. So this will be number 17, is that right? And what I want to do is when I frame this, I actually done this with a painting that we have. I want to finish it, and then I want to, kind of like they did down here, have the stamp. And yes, I do have these stamps. I have been writing to pen pals since I was 10, and I just turned 48, so do the math. And I have all of my letters from all of my pen pals ever. So, and I am a very avid stamp collector, so not going to be an issue. This one, she got offline. I don't even remember.
From Pinterest.
From Pinterest. So I will put it way back here.
That's good.
So you can see there's a snail and a flower. And this is because I love snail mail. And I don't know, I think I'm going to do him on white, but I haven't decided yet. I want it to be pretty soft. As you guys know, I had finished a stained glass egg that I had started a gazillion years ago. Yeah, she was not a baby, but she was little.
It's 10 or 11.
So I had finished this one, and I'm going to make these 3, and then finish them. I'm not sure, maybe pillows, maybe hangings, I don't know. Anyway, so I can have them for Easter decorations. So what was that, 18, 19, 20, 21. I am going to start this one for my bestie. I'm going to hope that I can get this done, if not for Christmas, for her birthday in February next year. 20?
21.
21. She's keeping count.
Ish.
This one is a Glendon Place. I've had this pattern forever. Again, the whole pumpkins. I love pumpkins. Just absolutely love. I do. So I'm going to start that one. I thought I had some green that this would work on that we had dyed, and it's 3 inches too small. So
well, you can always dye more.
Yeah, or I might just do it on white. So it really accentuates everything. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. This one is for, because she is my Cancer. And I have, so it calls for black, but I have this really, really deep teal that I found at the Goodwill. And, you know, the sea.
I like it a lot.
Anyway, I think that'll be a good combination. So, I'm going to do that one. And this one she bought for me.
I'm so happy she's finally doing this one.
She bought this one for me when we were in Kansas last summer when she was visiting KU. And I'm thinking about taking a piece of pink and because it needs to be 18 by 18, and I think I've got a piece left over from a chunk that we had got before everything happened, and dye it like a real pale pink. I don't know, white would be really pretty too, but this is Hearts of the Kingdom by Rosewood Manor. So this is going to be one of my starts. I don't have a time frame on that yet, but it's a possibility, maybe Christmas for Preston. I don't know. And then lastly, so that leaves me with 6 left. So I went in and I photocopied, and I can't show you without it.
Yeah, you can't
You
show
seeing
them.
it. So this is out of Cross Stitcher Autumn. And so what I'm going to do, I photocopied our name, so N-U-S-S-E-R, and I am going to cross stitch each one of them and make like a lengthwise banner. And
She's
then
made my name out of dog. What type of dogs?
Scotty dogs.
Scotty dogs.
Yeah.
And has mice all over it.
Yeah, and then finish it with Halloween fabric and hang it up to display for October. So anyway, and I don't think they have individual pictures of the letters. In fact, I'm almost positive they don't.
No, I'm pretty sure they don't.
No. But anyway, I think that would be really fun. And like I said, do 100 stitches into each one, and they don't have the individual letters shown. So I'll give you an idea. So there's the S, and he has a mummy, and the U
It's a scary house.
is a scary house, and yeah. So anyway, that will be the last 6. So that is my Maynia plans. There's nothing huge minus the manor and the pumpkins. The pumpkins are huge. The pumpkins finish, I think they finish at 14 by 17. So that's going to be kind of a long-term project. And then the dog lessons for people. It's pretty good size too. Well, I've got my fabric written down to cut it at 12 by 15. So it'll be a pretty good sized one too. So those are my Maynia plans.
Awesome. Alright, I'm going to try to move my arm. Pearl finally fell asleep on my lap. So,
I'm very deepy.
I don't know why he's so...
He's very deepy kitty. I think it's because there's somebody here.
I think so. He's really like
Like
you saw,
moving,
he's
yeah.
all up on the camera and everything. So I'm going to actually... So I actually have specific dates for mine, and there's some coordination with it. So, for May 1st, I am starting her, and I did not dye pamper because she's almost full coverage. Thank you. So she's almost full coverage. I think she was just on there because I wanted to first start for May. I got her. She's a freebie. She's just going on some white Ada. So.
She's so cute.
I love her. She's not that big either. And then, so, remember that really pretty tan I showed you guys earlier? This is going, so this is on May 2nd. Now, May 2nd for me, every year for the last 3 years, until this year, of course, I would go to this competition called Music in the Parks. And we would go to a competition, and then we would go on Saturday, which was always May 2nd for some reason. Sometimes it was on my dad's birthday. Anyway, we would go to Elitch Gardens and basically just have a day of it. And so, I'm starting all these. I'll probably start in the middle. I'm going to make it one big piece. And then have it
Love
in my
that.
apartment.
That's
So, yeah.
going to be awesome.
And then these guys, I don't remember. Well, let me open up my book. Some of these were actually pretty fun that I did.
This is probably for Cinco de Mayo,
Actually, I think so, actually. Yeah.
for May 5th, the
Yeah.
cacti.
So that's the cacti. And so...
So, Christine, it's Stitch All the Things. By the way, Christine, if you see this, thank you again.
Yeah,
you know
thank
what I'm
you
talking
so
about.
much.
She is doing a little cactus stitch along. I cannot remember what it's called. It was on Oh my gosh.
I can't
Foxy.
I don't remember.
Anyway, we wrote it down. Anyway, it's a whole bunch of cacti.
And they have faces.
And they had faces and little flowers and names, and this reminded me of this. I told Morgan she needs to get that one too and have her like a whole little menagerie of cacti pictures like I do with my pumpkins.
Actually with that is to finish it and then get the little shelves that you see at like Hobby Lobby and put little cacti all around it.
That'd be cool.
I love cacti. I have 2 in my room actually, so.
We have plants everywhere. We've got a cacti, we've got aloe vera, we've got Christmas cactuses.
Geraniums.
Yeah, we have a lot of oxygen in this house. We're a bunch of airheads. Rest assured.
Alright, so Frederick the Literate. Now, May 8th is supposed to be my last day of school. It still is my last day of school. Anyway, long story short, I'm giving this one May 8th. It's my finish of high school. I'm going into college now. It's the next chapter of my life.
This is so adorable.
I love it.
So I had a coupon at Joann's. So with the coupon, and then I had another coupon that went with it. This is almost a $30 pattern, $25, $30 pattern. I got it for like nothing. I stole this pattern. I was so happy when I found it.
And so also my new challenge is Black Ada. So she turns it around.
Welcome to the jungle. Or in this case, the dark side.
Right. Hey.
Oh, I'm supposed to show more?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so.
Oh, look, that transitions so well.
Yeah, exactly why I said that. Oh, no!
What?
Oh, no. I need to go get the Star Wars bag. I knew I was forgetting something.
Miss me.
Alright, she'll be right back. I knew I was forgetting something. So this one is for Mom. I'm starting it on Mother's Day. And it is Yoda's quote, "Do or do not, there is no try." It's just her. It's perfect.
Because apparently I say that kind of stuff to the kids all the time.
So Yoda was number 6. So I'm only doing 10. So Kylo.
Well, let me help you.
Okay, thank you. So Kylo is number 3 on May the 4th be with you. It was her idea. And I finally got it all kitted up. It's in my Star Wars bag.
And it's a full coverage.
Yeah, and it's really not that big. It's about the same size.
And the color palette is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love it. You can.
The color palette is so pretty.
It's in my Jack and Sally bag. So I'll show that really quick. So
I'm not going to pull them all out, but look at all
there's
those.
oranges and reds and
those fire, as I drop everything, all those fire colors. Aren't those gorgeous?
Some not peaches, but salmons.
Just beautiful color.
Yeah,
palette.
it's beautiful. I love it so much. And honestly, I'm so happy I found that.
Very pretty.
So the next one I'm doing is Hogwarts, and I'm doing this on the 14th. So by the 14th was my graduation date. I have a new graduation date, don't worry. But that's that one. And then, why am I doing this on the 16th?
And she's changing the color palette on this one.
I am. I'm going to change it to purples. So I'm going to keep the blue and then I'll just do purples. I don't remember why I did this on the 16th. I can't remember what the connection was between that one. I'm starting it at work when I'm at work too. I don't know. So, So this is a bunny. Angie posted this. This is it's like a connection to the hedgehog.
And it is from Michaela Lerner.
Yeah.
And it's from her Etsy shop.
Yeah.
So her Etsy shop is www.etsy.com/uk/shop/charts and stuff. Charts with a capital C.
Yeah. So
And remember the hedgehog she showed you guys? Oh, you got 2 copies. That she did last video, 2 videos ago that she finished?
Yeah.
This is from the same company.
Yeah. And I'm starting this one on the 21st. July 21st is my birthday. So the connection is that it's correlated with my hedgehogs. So, and I love hedgehogs. So
Okay, and so her fabric that she showed you at the beginning, the turquoise.
Yeah,
So
that's his
here
back
is
end.
his tail, and this is the pattern, so I can't show you. And this is his
Face. He's a beautiful stitch. Actually, I haven't talked to her about this one yet. This one's a pop on everybody. I'm changing the blue. I'm going to get into a variegated stash, and I'm going to change it to a variegated blue.
That'd be gorgeous.
And then I'll just leave the, it's black work, so I'll just leave the black.
That'll be really pretty because it's supposed to be 158, and that's almost a purple blue.
And it's
That'll
a
be
beautiful
gorgeous.
blue.
And this one is from Alyssa
Okneas.
Okneas, Okneas. And this was another freebie. She doesn't have a website on here though.
No, I got this one off of Facebook.
So it's Alyssa, Alisa Okneas, if you're interested in it. And it's called Whale. The company, oh here it is, the company is called Smart Cross Stitch.
Oh, that's the company that I got all the other PBs from.
Okay, alright.
So that's where I'm at. I was going to do 31, but I realized, so I did a count, and this is how CD I am. And hold the side for me. This is my planner with my sticky notes with everything that I'm going to be starting, because I'll forget.
I have a notebook and stuff.
So
So I started my notebook, and I was going to do like 20 samplers, and I don't mean like samplers,
no, she
I
means
mean
samplers.
samplers. And long story short, I went in and I gutted it and brought it back down to what I showed you, 31. Not sure why.
I went into mine, I had gotten, and I have two, I can't say what they are, and sadly I won't be able to start them now until later dates. They're for Dalton, and actually I have 3. But I was going to put them into this, but then I was like, well, I can't work on them at all. So,
You're very deepy.
yes, my arm's asleep.
So we have irritated you guys for almost an hour. Thank you for sticking with us and seeing all of our plans. I think we've done everything,
I think so.
said everything. We are going to be participating in the 24-hour challenge
Yeah.
that Jen Lee has, Quirks and Stitches. That will be the 24th, 25th, and 26th, which is also draft weekend. Be interesting to see how the draft is done. We're football fans, so be interesting to see how it's all done online.
And baseball, but we can't watch baseball.
Exactly.
Right now. I'm sad.
So our plan, I don't know for sure what all we're going to work on.
Jets are going over.
I'd say the Jets are going over.
I know.
I don't know for sure what I'm going to be working on yet, but we are going to film at the end of each hour like we did before, and then we'll just put one big video on. So we'll post that either Sunday night or into Monday morning,
It might
depending
be
upon.
Tuesday, depending on how my editing goes.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing that this weekend. And then on May 1st, we'll be getting started on Maynia. And
I actually wanted to ask a question about that.
so,
Do you want us to take pictures and do a video completion at the end of May? A lot of people have been talking about doing that, which I'm totally open to. It's not hard for me to put the video together at all.
or do you want us to just, because you know that they're all new starts, do you want us to just show you where we got to in our video as we do our videos throughout the week? So let us know what you would prefer. If nobody says anything, we'll probably stick with that. Just have a little bit longer video. We've been trying really hard to keep them under or right at half an hour. But
It's just editing now, because my phone has a lot of school stuff on it. It's a bear, but I mean,
it is what it is.
I have to do what I gotta do.
It's what viewers' preferences. So, I think that's all we had. I feel like we forgot to say something. We had a little bit of haul.
One of it's in my die.
Yeah. Walmart had a bunch of stuff on sale. Ada cloth and some thread, and so we got some of that added to her collection. She's working on getting the whole DMC collection. We only got, what, 12 or 15 colors. They
Yeah,
were pretty picked up, but we
they
got a bunch
were.
of black.
We
Because
need it.
she is using a lot of black in Jack and Sally, and I'm
Oh,
using
actually-
a lot right now in Van Gogh.
I actually forgot to show you guys something.
Oh.
Got me. So, I actually completely forgot that I had done this.
So at the aquarium where she works, you can get pennies,
You like
stamps,
the
the
penny
roller
press?
thing, yeah.
And so Dalton had gotten that for me on my first day at work, like my very first day on the job.
Hope that's coming through.
And so I was like, well, I want to make that into a necklace. Like, this is really important to me. It's a snow crab, or spider
So
crab.
it says Downtown Aquarium, Denver, Colorado, spider crab.
And so it's just a little penny, and my dad drew it.
Yeah, Dad drilled the hole in it for her.
And then
made
I
it into
just,
a necklace.
I made it bigger so it sets lower, but it stays underneath my shirt if I'm cleaning or whatever.
Yeah.
And I haven't taken it off since I got it put together, so.
Mhm.
Anyway, we had mentioned work. I may be returning on the 25th.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Which might change our Maynia plans, but she's waiting to hear from her supervisor. So
Which it's possible. My schedule anyway was going to be the 25th anyway, because I had a competition and birthday and.
yeah,
Competition.
busy. All right, is that it?
I think so.
All right. Well, you guys stay safe and stay well and be kind. And we will be coming back to you,
Next week.
let's say for sure Monday, maybe Sunday night, but probably not because she's going to have time to splice it and put it all together. So hopefully we'll be coming back to you with a video on our progress from 24 hours on Monday, the 27th.
Yes.
So until then, be well.
Bye.
Bye.
Can you turn it off? Thank you.